Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Ray going to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Warrior 70, let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Open man downfield, it's Addison. Jordan Addison. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will race out to a quick 7-0 end. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. That's caught downfield by Hunter. He is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Howard to throw here on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And he's in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ray going to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hold it ready.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4.
At the 40-yard line.
Dragon 6, 70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's DTR. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
On the six.
Brings up second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now Thompson Robinson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
DTR to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season.
Makes the score Lions 14. Steelers 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now Howard on first down. That's going to be caught by the rookie from Colorado. And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one complete to Washington. The Lions have got it. And so much for a nice game. Through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. To throw it on first down is Howard. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Travis Hunter. Touchdown. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down. The linebacker, Nick Herbig, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Howard. Right back to Hunter. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. To the air, Howard. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
The extra point is good.
This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the 1st half. Could be a record-setting game. Ray gonna return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Thompson Robinson to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will even this score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Here's Howard. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. And he'll take this one in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First carry for David Montgomery. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Howard to throw here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go. Ready.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Get it. Cougar Knights Warriors 70.
Here's DTR. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Dragon 60. 18 Radler.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Then caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Here we go. Set. Over. 70 Lions.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
And the Lions first down.
DTR to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now, timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down, Steelers.
Now, Howard on first down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
3 points, all that separates these two sides. as half number 2 kicks off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. To throw it on first down is Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. From the gun, it's Howard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. To the air, Howard. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Into space. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Has an opening, past the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. That's good. For a Lions first down. First and 10.
Thompson Robinson to throw. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
On the double.
Incomplete.
Second and 10.
Dragon
Leads to
60.
second and 10.
Knocked it. 18 Cardinal. 18
Now Thompson Robinson. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. It is 3rd and 10.
19, Charger, 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
Here's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Come on, go!
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Ready, set.
So a field goal here would tie the game, but the kicking unit stays on the sideline. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will go up by 7. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Howard to throw here on first down. That's caught downfield by Hunter.
It's a gain of 30. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 30.
Here's Howard.
The Steelers first down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Throwing is Howard. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on. Come 19. Cougar 19.
Here's Thompson Robinson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's DTR. He has Hyatt complete. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
DTR to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. On the return, it's Larvidan. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Now Howard on first down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down. That's Washington, the man in motion. On third and goal, here's Howard. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Gage Larvinack. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come on. Go.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. 19 tight. Come 19. Ready.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Eagles.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. Here's first and 10. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Ray going to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Here's first down.
18, let's go. Hawk 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Now Thompson Robinson. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard
They'll break the
line.
huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Motion. Cowboy 8.
They'll drop to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Thompson Robinson to throw. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And to move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
70 race.
1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll look to throw again. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding.
Ready, set.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Intended for David
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Cup 19. Cup 70 Lions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this.